What's up, Nintendo gamers? The kid here. Super Smash Brothers. So, Super Smash Bros. Will be announced very soon at Nintendo's E3 Nintendo Direct. So, I think I will put some videos up um, talking about characters that I think should be in the next Smash Brothers. And when I say should, I mean my opinion and just would make very much sense to be in the new Smash Brothers. Now, of course, the first one I want in Smash Bros., and I've stressed this a lot, is Dylan from Dylan's Rolling Western and The Last Ranger. Dylan has fans. He has a lot of fans. His games are great. He's just a cool looking character. If this was 20 or 19 years back, he would be Nintendo's answer to Sonic the Hedgehog to Sega. And I would say that he's half and half original, and the other half kind of a ripoff. When he's a ripoff, I'm talking about the whole rolling aspect and stuff. There's no way you can't think Sonic when you see him roll and going pretty fast. And I think he's just a cool character. I love his design. I love the way he looks. I love his non-existent personality, where he's just pretty much the quiet character as well most protagonists are in Nintendo games. He's a silent Avenger and he's a Ranger. He's got two games out on the 3DS. He's already got a cast of characters, other Rangers that help him, and all that. So he's just a franchise on its way to greatness, basically, and he deserves to be in there. So, how should he play? I think he should play kind of like Wario or Donkey Kong in terms of weight and speed. I think he should be mid heavy character, kind of like Donkey Kong, where he's of course going to be just as tall as Mario. He's no taller, no bigger than Mario, but he hits harder and his moves are a little bit slower than normal. Now I know in the games they call him the Red Flash because he is kind of fast in attacking, but I think that he should be a heavier character that hits harder because it would make sense because this is more of a fighting game. So you can't just have characters fast because they're fast. Sonic's fast in Brawl, but he isn't so fast where he's just overpowered. He isn't even as fast as Meta Knight, who's completely broken and fast as I don't know what. So he should kind of play like a mid-heavy character. Jump is kind of heavy, a little delayed, not to the point where it's like Bowser, where you have to plan ahead how you're going to attack or anything like that. So I would really love to see him in the game. Next character is going to be a third party, and I don't remember her name. Sorry, guys. You guys can tell me in the comments below. But this character from Mighty Switch Force from Wave 4. She would be a third party character. She's a really cool character. She was on the 3DS and, of course, on the Wii U with the HD version. And I believe she's coming out with a sequel, Mighty Switch Force 2, on the Wii U and 3DS soon. So this character is a cop. She catches bad guys, these bad girls and stuff that are dressed in the most skimpiest clothes. I mean, just look at her police outfit. I mean, that is some loose conduct right there. But she's a really cool character. I love the game. I bought it on the 3DS eShop. I beat it. It was very challenging, and it's a puzzle game more than an action game if you guys haven't played it. And it's a really challenging game. And I think the character is really cool because, one, it's a female, which Smash Brothers needs more females, and two, everybody pretty much knows her. Since on anyone who had a 3DS or Wii U would know this character because of their great game that Wave Forward made with this character. I'm not sure, but I believe Wave Forward actually commented saying they would love to see this character on the next Smash Bros. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I may be completely wrong, but I think she should be in because cool character, makes sense, fit very well into the Smash Brothers game, would not look odd or anything. will look very cool. I think she should play kind of like Zero Suit Samus in terms of movement and all that stuff. As far as her moveset, I wouldn't be able to guess what her moveset will be, but I would say let her fire in all basically directions with her gun, and don't make her as fast as Zero Suit Samus, but don't make her jumping as floaty as Zero Suit Samus either, because I hate Zero Suit Samus's floaty jumping and all that stuff. Next character will be a third party for Namco, and yeah, it's going to be Pac Man. I don't want to see any other character from anything, from Tekken, from nothing, from freaking Namco. I just want to see Pac-Man. Even though I have some problems with his design, I think his legs and his arms are just too long. He should be a little shorter. That way he won't look so lanky and kind of weird at times. But I do like his design overall. Just those few problems. But he should be in the game, because if Namco's going to have a character in Smash Brothers for helping Masahiro Sakurai out, it should be Pac-Man, because one, he is an gaming icon and basically on par with Mario as in gaming icons. He is on par. And only logical reason. I don't want to see no Bleach characters. I don't want to see no Naruto characters. I don't want to see Goku, DBZ characters. I don't want to see no Tekken characters or nothing. I just want to see Pac-Man. Logical, done, all that. I don't know how his moveset should be, because Pac-Man, man, Pac-Man be weird sometimes. So I don't know how his moveset will be. Other characters, well, these will be first party, of course. From Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, Kid Icarus Uprising came out, it pretty much just blew everybody away with its awesome gameplay style, and introducing new characters. I want to see Phosphora and Hades. Now, before everybody's like, what about Palutena? What about Medusa? What about Magnus? What about blah, 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 blah. I'll get to that in a minute, how that can work. Now, before I start, I would love to see Palutena, Medusa, Magnus, and all those other characters in this game. If I had a preference, though, I would pick these two characters. But if they were in the game, and stuffs, I would not care. I would be just as excited if Palutena was in the game, as I would if Phosphora was in. So why Phosphora? Well, basically, she's basically Viridi's version of Pit, kind of like the main like lackey and stuff. Like, Viridi isn't even a bad guy. She's more of a rival of Pit's and stuff. She's not a villain or anything. She's not even evil or anything like that. Viridi is just doesn't like Pit, so she just basically sent her to kind of just not kill him, but just stop him from doing what he was doing, from destroying her doomsday devices and stuff, blowing people up and turning them into plants and stuff. So she's really fast, and if you play on hard on Kid Icarus Uprising, she is near impossible. And, well, in my opinion, she's near impossible. She was hard. I would say she will probably be the fastest character in the game, because, well, she's lightning. Basically the incarnation of lightning, in a being. So she would be just as fast. So I think she should be the fastest character, but the very weakest character at that, doing low damage. I'm talking about her punches doing like 5% damage, and that's like her heaviest punch, doing that much. But she has very quick, reaction time, and jumping and all that and stuff. I know I'm just being hypocritical that I just said Dylan is fast, but I think he should be heavy. And games, if they're fast, doesn't mean yeah. But with this character, I'll make the exception, because that's just the only way I could see her play style, and everything, how she would move and stuff. Hades, I would say Hades should kind of be a character that has a style kind of like Dormammu in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or Blackheart in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where he has that same kind of style, not the same, button inputs and everything like that. Don't get it mixed up. I'm just saying, as far as his attacks, they should be kind of like that. Very slow, but very powerful when they hit. And I'm talking about his special attacks, not just his movement or anything. But I think he's a great character. In Uprising, he was funny, quirky, and just plain evil when he had to be. And I love his design, even though he's a ugly MNFer. I think his design is really cool, and I think he fits in. Now, what will be a treat with these characters that like Palutena, Viridi, and Medusa not being in the game? I'd say on the stages, they have stage interactions where like you do a taunt for Pit or Hades or Phosphora, and then you hear them engaging in conversation like you would in Kid Icarus Uprising when you're just playing the game or in the flying sections, and being just as funny, having the same voice actors. I think that would be a huge treat to everybody, and I think everybody will forgive not having those characters in if they did that. And I'm not talking about like a couple of lines per character. I'm talking about a lot of lines, and you can go a year from playing the next Super Smash Bros. And not hear a couple of other lines and stuff in the game. So it will just be a treat. Some of them should be rare occurrences and all that stuff. So that's pretty much it for now. I may do another video later, but we'll see. So guys, tell me who you think should be in the next Smash Brothers, who you think needs to be, and would be just overall the right choice and just the logical answer if they're going to have new characters in. Tell me in the comments below. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.